What's going on YouTube? This is Micro Mike here. I just want to go ahead and tell you that this is my new live stream setup. So when I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is what you'll be seeing. I want to say thanks to Sag Nasty and my kid for helping me out and making sure that this is fit right when it comes to myself and the background and everything. I had to do a couple live tests to make sure it did right, and it goes for you. When it comes to this, though, there is going to be a little bit of a lag, so I will see your comment and I will respond to it. However, you may not get my response as soon as you put it there because there is going to be a little bit of a lag. So, like right now, I just got the Nicholas Aaron Oi. That just happened about 5 seconds ago for me, so even though you may have typed it a little bit before, I'm getting it then. So I will get to your questions and saying thanks for joining the live stream when it comes to Tuesdays and Thursdays, but just expect a little bit of delay. So I just want to get a little bit about my setup on the top screen. It's telling you who you should follow, part of the Detroit Football Alliance. That is Luke G's Field Review, Gridiron Blitz. What up, though, Go Lions? Hey, man, you like my setup going on? This is my new setup, man. I'm going on for everybody for Tuesdays and Thursdays when I go live. So I wanted to get a little better setup. I seen how Derek P. Fields did it, and I thought it was fantastic. And so I thought, damn, man, I gotta learn this and get a better setup. So I decided to run this. Tell me if you like it, if you dislike it, and if what other type things I'd like to add to it. It's definitely very complicated. It takes a little bit of time to do, and so I'm getting better when it comes to this type of technology. But man, I'll do what I can. I know there's other things you can do, like when you get a new subscriber, you can get like pop-ups and cool type of stuff like that. I'll look into. I'm not going to get into it today, but you know, this is what I got going on right now. Make sure that you can see me properly. Yeah, man, yeah, I definitely will have a schedule. So I will try to do one video per day. So I get out of work at 2 o'clock and I go to the gym. And when I get out of the gym, I come back and I work on my videos. So I would assume if it's not on a Tuesday or Thursday, I will drop videos around 6 o'clock, 6 to 7 o'clock. So kind of expect it around there. I like to do my research first, read upon what I'm going to talk about. I would like to also, you know, get facts straight, so I'm not sending statistics that's incorrect. I'm going to give you actual statistics where it comes from PFT or whatever. So it will definitely be around that time because it takes me to get everything set up and make a video, and I got to edit it sometimes. So expect around there, a video per day. I'm trying to do that right now. Right now, I still got two prospects I need to work on when it comes to Go Lions and another individual. And so I decided yesterday, instead of making the Go Lions video, to work on this setup since Derek P. Fields killed it. So when he killed it, I decided it's time for me to kill it. And yeah, thanks, man, Nicholas Aaron. Appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream. It's just a quick one. I'm not going to get into like specific Detroit Lions details because this is just talk about my setup. Also, I made that Detroit Lions trailer. I got a lot of comments and a lot of feedback on that. Tell me if you guys want me to make more. I definitely like doing trailers like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It definitely, you know, when it comes to DVE and when it comes to the Football Alliance and stuff, everything going on, I think we as a fan base, we simply just got tired of the negativity and the BS. And so we wanted to come with a new form and a new idea and pass ideas with each other. So we're not being stingy when it comes to, okay, I only have my viewers and they only got their... Nothing about that, man. I don't even care about, you know, if they want to take my videos like Derek P. Fields took my trailer video. And I'm like, that's awesome, man. I don't care. You know, it's all about the fans and giving out our way of thinking instead of, instead of being stingy and caring about subscribers and all that type of stuff. I mean, it's cool to have subscribers, obviously. You want to get your word out, but I'm not going to be hating on any individual on the DVE or any individual in the Football Alliance that want to take my stuff and throw it on their videos, because it's all about getting the word out. I don't care about copyright and all that BS stuff, so I definitely give them permission if they want to throw my trailer on there and all that. And again, like Derek P. Fields, he came out with this awesome platform, and so I decided, hey, that's awesome. So if I can make one similar to his, you know, it's definitely about giving the presentation to you guys, the viewer, better to look at and enjoy. So again, man, if you see in the top screen, I got my individuals you should subscribe to. So that's Noble Sports Entertainment and Troxel Sports. He's the new guy coming on. I think he's going on Derek P. Fields Monday night around 6 or 8 o'clock. I'm not 100% sure, but make sure you go visit that tomorrow. We are changing. Yeah, we are definitely, man. We're definitely DVE, baby. We're changing the way that our franchise is talked about. And, you know, obviously the mainstream media, the legacy media won't do it for us. You know, they crap on our team all the time. So as a grassroots, we need to do it ourselves. So we took it upon ourselves and decided, okay, let's do this. Let's change this culture. Besides, the mainstream media is a dying breed, and so why the hell not we just do it? We can't just sit there and talk bad about it. We got to do something about it, man. Detroit versus everybody. Absolutely. You know, our team has been through hell. We as a fan base has been through hell, and it's time simply to put a better product out for you guys. And why the hell not, you know? I never forget watching free agency, and why I decided simply to start this is I was watching free agency, and thanks, man, Gridiron Blitz. Hey, first off, thank you for that trailer that you threw that you threw my trailer on your page. I was laughing so hard. Hey, I do gotta get that voiceover where you're like,
Detroit, we are hated. One man. Oh, we will destroy the evil NFL who trashes our team.
Man, I thought that stuff was hilarious. Absolutely, man. Hey, if you want me to make more of those trailer type videos, I could do like Avengers, you know, like a Marvel sequence or a Deadpool. Tell me all about, man. If you want me to make more, I'll make more. I love doing this stuff. I'm actually trying to make like a meme, you know, the 300 battle fight, where they're like, this is not an earthquake, this is battle formations, and it's that 4-minute clip. I want to do that, but have like us on there as the Spartans, and have the media and other football teams be the enemy coming at us. So tell me if you would like to see stuff like that. That would be hilarious. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'm glad you love the channel. And this, how I got the setup, goes all to the Gridiron Blitz, man. I seen his setup and I thought it was straight amazing. I'm like, man, I gotta learn how to do this, man. I'm not great when it comes to technology, but shoot, man, I gotta up my game a little bit and to match a better product that the Football Alliance is doing. Yeah, man. I want to make. Tell me ideas if I should make more of those trailers. I can do that too. I can learn how to make like a cartoon. I used to make like cartoon videos, and it was freaking hilarious. So if you want me to make some of that, I'll get back into that. I love doing that. I can make like Avengers trailers with the Detroit Lions and stuff. And again, man, I have no problem. You guys put it on your page and doing stuff like that. I don't care about the million likes and all that stuff, man. It's all about spreading the love and spreading Detroit versus everybody, man. So absolutely, this is what we do. This is what we do with Detroit Lions and the grassroots fan base. We're giving a big FU to the media that craps on us all the time, and the players that or individuals from other YouTube channels that crap on us. And so I want to give a different perspective, man. Throw it back in their face. And so watch that trailer if you haven't already. I spent probably a good 6 hours doing it, and the next time I make one will be a lot quicker, simply because I'm learning on the job when it comes to making videos and doing a setup, obviously, like this. Man, it probably took me 6, 7 hours to get this here, but now if I was to start it um, from from the grassroots right now, it would simply take me, probably a half an hour. Simply, I know how to do it more. Hey man, thank you, man. I tell you what, I laughed so damn hard when I watched your reaction to it. I nearly fell out of my chair laughing. And I hope you got. I put a little nidbit in there. I don't know if others heard, but there's an individual talking. He's another YouTuber. He trashed Matthew Stafford, and so that was kind of a little tidbit I sent out to you and Everything King, and so I wanted to get a good laugh out of that one. And I hope you guys like Matthew Stafford's mean mug he was given. I was trying to get Ben Affleck when in that Batman trailer when he's just staring into it and he's angry because Superman is taking over, and he don't like that, man. So that's what up, though, man. Hey, GB Barry. Hey, there's a little bit of lag, so if you're wondering why I'm not getting back at the exact time that you're chatting with me, it's because there's a lag going on. So I just want to get on here and tell you this is my new setup going on, and if I should be making more trailer videos, tell me if I should. I can definitely do different types. I could do meme videos as well and cartoons. It'll take me a little bit to learn the cartoon stuff again. I used to do it really well back in the day, but I can do a little bit more now. I just gotta get back into the game. I love making that trailer video. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, hey, this goes to the Gridiron Blitz, Mr. Derek P. Fields. He is the reason why I got this set up. I seen his setup, and I freaking thought it was doper than all hell. So, it feels like our game's kind of getting thrown on each other. As one gets better, the other one's like, oh, I got to get better too, in which makes the whole Detroit Football Alliance better. It makes all DVE better. We're all about simply getting the word out and for the viewer to like the setup and actually enjoy what they're watching. I mean, you guys are sitting here listening to some 33-year-old talk about Detroit Lions football. You want a little better view than simply just a yeah, that thing was crazy, man. I laughed so hard. I swear to you, my 13-year-old, we sat back and we watched your reaction to it. She nearly peed herself, and I about fell out of my chair laughing so hard. So that's kind of what the reaction I was going for. And I hope again that everyone sees it. And if you want me to make more of that type of stuff instead of just like draft prospects, and you want to make like more like Detroit Pride type trailers or maybe longer clips, just tell me about it. I love doing it. I had a hell of fun making it and seeing everyone's reaction to it. Hell yeah, he's sitting in there bat. He's sitting in there in his bat, and he's got that idea going in the back of his head. They hate us.
Luke, I am your quarterback.
So they're getting that idea going on. It seems like we're the most hated team. We're the enemy. So we're gonna fight back, man. And maybe I'll make like a Deadpool. I love Deadpool and Spider-Man, so maybe I can make like a Deadpool video with Matthew Stafford or Bob Quinn or something like that. So we'll see. Just give me ideas, man. I thought the Batman one was pretty funny. So that's the type of reaction I'm going for. Funny and motivating, man. Like, I'm ready for the season. I don't know about you guys, but damn, I'm ready to see some badass Lions football and getting some dubs in there. Man, I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry for the movement too. It's different, and I don't know about you guys, but I felt so angry when it comes to the media for so damn long, and I was never a YouTuber when it comes to this type of stuff or anything, and I seen what we did in free agency with Flowers and Coleman, and I was like, yes, finally the NFL is going to talk good about us. And that was my initial thought from day one, from the first day of free agency. And then I watched the clip, and then they said other teams did well. And I felt like we had the number one free agent when it comes to picking up talent. And they mentioned us for like 10 seconds. And I said, damn, that's enough, man. And I've been watching Derek P. Fields, and I've been watching Everything King for years. I've been watching J-Mo. I watched Derek P. Fields. All these guys I've been watching. I said, damn it, man. I had enough of the mainstream media, and if I felt like I have to do something, and whether or not it works out or not, but I have to put my tidbit in there, and I'm so tired of the media just trashing our team and not giving us credit where credit is due. We had a fantastic free agency. We're having a great offseason, and damn it, I wanted to bring that to you guys and spread the movement and get more people coming out and making YouTube videos. And this is what it's all about, man, and spreading love instead of hate, because I'm tired of our team getting trashed, and it pisses me off. Yeah, Vegas has our total win at 7. I'm giving us an 11-win season. That is my prediction. And I don't care what Vegas gives us. If that's true, bet on us for more than that. Take the money, because I'm going to bet on it. If that's that's the official line they're going to do before we start the season, I'm going to throw money in. I don't bet. When it comes to betting money, I don't do that type of stuff, but I'm betting on the Detroit Lions this year. Damn straight. 12-4. Hey, go Lions. Hey, there is no sorry there, man. I for sure hope it's a 12-4 season. I tell you what, go Lions. I personally will, I don't know how, but I will buy you a beer and we'll go celebrate if they go 12-4, and we'll definitely be taking the NFC North. I believe we're going to take the NFC North for sure. 12-4. I will buy everyone beers, and we will have some chicken wings, and we will celebrate, dogpiling all the mainstream media that said we couldn't when we can, and we will. So the more the merrier. Pack is at 9. I'm a little different there, Scott Mack. I think the Pack is actually going to be last in the NFC North, and the reason I did this, I think I've said it before, is their team is, I don't know what the hell is going on, but they're having a lot of distractions when it comes to their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and, that's never a good way to start the season. Usually when that type of stuff happens, it distracts the players, and they end up having a crappier year, and so I could see them going like 6 wins. Plus, Aaron Rodgers has been beat up, and, I don't believe he's going to last 16 games at all this. He hasn't in the last couple of years. He's always getting something broken. And so I could see them going like 6 wins. But you never know, man. They definitely could go 9. Hell yeah, 12-4, beer for all. Beer and chicken wings for all. I definitely will go. I live in Holland, Michigan. If we go 12-4, and I will drive up to Detroit myself, I will tell everyone where I'm at, and I will buy everyone beers and hot wings. You can promise you can keep that to my word, because that's the way I roll. On games, I have free beer and hot wings at my house, but obviously most people are in Detroit, and I will drive up to Detroit myself, and we'll go to a restaurant, and I'll buy everyone beer and hot wings. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win more than 7 games. I definitely believe that. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is done, and we could definitely again beat the Packers, as we've been 4-0 for the last 2 years. We'll probably go 6-0, and I don't believe the Chicago Bears are going to be a 12-4 team again. They surprise the NFL with their new coaching staff and their new scheme, and sometimes, not every time, but when you have a new coaching staff and a new scheme when it comes to offense and defense, they can surprise teams and do well. They're not going to surprise us this year. They're not going to surprise the NFL next year. And if you look at what was going on with the Chicago Bears late in the season, they're starting to get figured out and starting to not do as well as they were. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a third-year sweep. I definitely think the Packers are definitely in for a rough next couple of years, because first off, their team is not talented. They don't have a whole lot of talent on that offense and that defense. And every time Aaron Rodgers goes down, they just collapse. And Aaron Rodgers is 37 years old. He's aging. He's always hurt. And then you got the situation going on with all the distractions, they could be a bad team for a couple of years to come. They could actually be in rebuild mode after this year. When they don't win, they may try to get a quarterback, next year in the draft in the first round or something to replace Aaron Rodgers. At this point, the Packers could be a really bad team for some time. What up, though, Luke G? Again, there's a little bit of delay, so if you don't hear my shout out, again, I want to apologize for that. I'm trying this new system out, and there's a little bit of delay. So, yeah, Minnesota has no quarterback, and they simply cannot keep all these individual players on their team with such the salary cap rules. I mean, Kirk Cousins is taking about 25% of their cap, and they just paid Adam Thielen, and they can't pay everybody, and the quarterback is not talented enough to carry a team. So they're going to be an average team, and again, could be in somewhat of a rebuild mode, not this year, but I say next year, the year following, because they're going to lose players, and you can't pay everybody. So that's as simple as that. Yeah, and when it comes to, I think Detroit and Chicago are probably the most talented teams in the NFC North. Again, I believe Chicago overperformed last year, but I don't believe they're a bad football team. Not saying that they're going to go with 6-10. I think the Chicago Bears could end up going like 9 wins and be definitely in for a wild card berth. Simply, they do have a lot of talent, like Khalil Mack, and they actually have a lot of talent in their offense. Their quarterback is average, but their defense is above average, and their offensive talent around the quarterback is above average. So they're definitely going to be a good team for a couple years to go. What made you make an awesome video like that, Luke G? Again, there's a couple of reasons. First off, I used to do this type of stuff before when it's making like videos, but it has nothing to do with Detroit Lions. I just used to do the funny stuff like that with my kids and stuff, and so I wanted that Detroit pride, man. I wanted us to, have the ability to give out to the fan base something to be motivated about. And when it comes to like a trailer, it's just a sneak peek of what the next year is going to be. And so I want it to be motivating, and all those people that talk trash about us, I want everyone to remember those words they said about us this coming year and the years past. So when we win this year and we win the NFC North, they can't backtrack what they said. And that type of stuff they say, I don't know about you guys, but it motivates the living hell out of me. Like if someone bad mouths me at work, or say like my work's not good, it motivates me. Negativity motivates me. And that type of stuff, it's got to be motivating to the players and the fan base. And that's what I want to make it for, motivate us as a fan base, and those individuals that talk trash about our team, they won't be forgot. And I put a tidbit in there, and I hope y'all kind of see there's a voice overlay in there from a YouTuber that talks trash about the team. And I'm not an individual likes to call out people, because that's not what I'm doing. But I want that person to understand that you're saying this now, but when we win this year, you're going to have to eat your words. So, can you get Lions cheerleaders on the live chat? That would be awesome. I could do that. I could get some cheerleaders up in there. That's actually a really good idea. And that's definitely motivating. I don't know about you guys, man, but definitely cheerleaders are motivating to me as a man. Hell yeah, okay, definitely, okay. Definitely going to go ahead and put cheerleaders on there. I definitely think that's a great idea. I'll figure it out. I probably won't do it today, because I got to hang out with my kids for a little bit, but I'll put some cheerleaders on there, so the next time you see it, that'll be some good stuff. So we're not accepting the applications this year. No bandwagon, man. Us as fans have been fans through hell. We've been fans through 0-16. We've been fans through before that. We've been through the era of Dante Culpepper, from McCown, from Joey Harrington, from all these bad individuals. We've been dealing with this stuff for so long, and this is our year. This year is for the fan base. This year is for us. We've been through absolute hell, and it is finally to pay off. And I always got told the only way to get It actually comes from 50 Cent. The only way to get to heaven is to go through hell, and we're finally going to get ours. And when we win the NFC North, all that trash that we've been dealing with for so long ends, and we get our redemption. All the pain that we've been through, all the mockery that we've been through, it's going to be coming back, and we get redemption, and we rejoice. And when we win a Super Bowl, and it will happen, when we do, we're going to get hella drunk and we're going to celebrate. And I would suggest staying out of Detroit because that shit would go crazy. That would be going off the chains if we win a Super Bowl. So, yeah, man. Hey, each day I get a little bit more and a little bit more. And so that's what it's all about. Again, I don't care if I had 1 subscriber or if I have 500,000. It's all about talking Lions football. I love it. Talk with Lions fans. And that's what it's all about, man. And I talk Lions football with Spider-Man right behind me, right up there. So I don't care, man. I simply love this game. I love watching it. I love watching clips of it. I love watching YouTubers about it. I love watching Barry Sanders, Megatron. That's the type of stuff I'm all about, man. This is my pastime. Yeah, we will. Yeah, man. You know what? And I want to talk about Martha Ford because that's a great, great point. And they have trashed, a lot of people has trashed like the Ford organization and the ownership. I gotta say, I really, really like Martha Ford. And she's an old sweet lady. She has got to be wanting a Super Bowl win. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you own a team for as long as they have, and as long as the stuff that she's dealt with when it comes to the fans and the NFL as a whole, definitely need to win her a Super Bowl before she passes away because she's getting up there. I think she's 94 years old, and oh man, I would love a Super Bowl to be won, especially for her, and she deserves it for sure. That was a great point, man, Scott. That was a great point. Yeah, she's 94. You're right, man. We definitely got to stay true as a fan base. We got to stay true as a whole. I mean, the only way to get stronger is to unite and not try to fight each other. And that's why I love this Detroit Sports Alliance things going on. Again, if any of those guys want to use any of my stuff, they feel free to. That's what it's all about. It's all about spreading the word. So whatever you want, man. Any suggestions, any takeaways that you think's a good idea, do it. I have no care in the world about that. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. A lot of people trash the Ford family, and man, I think Martha Ford's one of the sweetest ladies of all time, man. It ain't nothing to me like a old lady that's still running things, man. That old lady, god damn, 94. I can't even imagine doing as much she does if I was that age. I'm having issues now, and I'm 33. That old lady, man, she definitely needs some love. So for sure. Again, I want to give out prayers to Kelly Stafford. I think her surgery is coming up here less than a week. So man, again, keep praying for her. I know it's not in the news right now, but she should be having that surgery soon. I work in the medical field, and when you're dealing with brain and you're dealing with that type of issue, it's not simply for the fact that you could hurt your brain, but there's the functions that goes to like your hearing and your sight and your smell and your senses. It just depends where that tumor is, and it really, really could affect those. So you got to pray for her. We don't, that's some scary stuff, man. Brain tumors is no joke, and so God bless her and their Stafford family. Yeah, yeah. Her husband was more hands on, and she's not. It's crazy, man. Martha Firestone Ford, man. Her middle name is definitely what she is. I remember when she cleaned house with Mayhew, and that was no joke, man. She wanted a dub. She wanted this stuff to change. I'm sure she definitely knows her clock's nearing the end, and she wants to win. I believe she hired the correct general manager, Bob Quinn, and we simply got to win for her because she's not going to be alive much longer. So this is the year, folks. I am belief that this is the year that we're going to definitely take the NFL by storm. Yeah, I understand that when it comes to taxpayers and stuff like that, and that's a legitimate argument for sure when it comes to paying for the buildings and stuff like that. And I won't really want to get into the politics and stuff like that right now. I really don't like getting into politics, especially on a Sunday, simply for the fact we deal with this crap every single day. I hate politics. I hate division, and that's what you see when it comes to the media and politicians and all that BS. But it is definitely a legitimate argument, and you definitely have a point there. Yeah, man. I mean, we deal with this stuff all the time, so when it comes to politics, I try not to talk about it when it comes to Detroit Lions football and stuff like that. I know I got asked a question before about the kneeling situation, and I kind of explained myself as a veteran how I feel about that. And if you don't know, to me, I believe that many of the fans and individuals, we all have a different perspective and a view. But when it comes to the taking a knee, individuals who take a knee have a different a life perspective than I do. Me growing up, I did not get pulled over all the time. I did not deal with discrimination. And to anyone say that that doesn't happen is full of crap. My best friend, he's a Hispanic. He owns an Escalade, and he was getting pulled over. He got pulled over like twice in one day for assumed stealing an Escalade because simply he has a chromed out vehicle, hella nice, and he was getting pulled over because he's not white, and that's my view on it. And I'm not gonna lie, I totally believe it, and it really really pissed me off because we both served in Iraq. We went through hell together, and this dude shouldn't be getting bothered when he's a combat veteran. Every ounce of money he's earned is through the correct way, and so if individuals throughout their life are getting that type of stuff happen, they simply want to get their voice heard. Do they hate veterans like myself and others? Hell no. I mean, come on. For players to take a knee in trying to give veterans a middle finger, I totally don't believe it. I know many players, when it comes to football players, have family members that serve their country. And I think Jim Caldwell's father was a veteran and stuff like that. So I don't even, I've never been crapped on when it comes to being a veteran, and I lost friends because I still watch Lions football after that controversy. But again, I have a different perspective, and so I respect any individual's right to protest. That is our God-given right. You have the right to protest, and I have a right to, agree with you simply because that's your right. And I will defend any individual's right for protest, any individual's right to speak, any individual's right that is God given to them. It doesn't matter. You wear a uniform, whether you agree or disagree. I'm going to stand up for your right to say it. Damn straight. And you know this, Go Lions, because you're a veteran. We wear the uniform. We wore the uniform. When you're in the uniform, whatever uniform you're in, whether it's a police uniform or a firefighter uniform, or again, we did our service uniform, you wear that uniform to a standard that is so high that it's untainable to fail. You are to the highest of standards, simply put. And if you do not live to those standards, you need to take that uniform off. And I live by that standard. And absolutely, individuals have different perspectives. We wear a uniform, we live to the highest of standards. We, as law enforcement, which I'm not now, but when you're in the military, you're enforcing a law when you're overseas, you have to have the highest of standard and show respect to individuals that do not have that power. And when you abuse that power, you just disrespect the uniform. And it really pisses me off when people disrespect the uniform. Because all it takes is one bad egg to ruin the bunch. Just like that stuff that went in Abu Ghraib, that definitely put a marker on people like me you wore the uniform, who would never do stuff like that. So if you're in a law enforcement position, you show the utmost respect and restraint, as you have the ability of powers that other people don't. It's all about respect. People who do not wear a uniform are not the enemy. That is simple as that. And I really don't want to keep going on. What's Mike? What you got coming up for subs? Again, so like, no problem, man. And you know what? Go Lions is a veteran himself, so thank you for his service. And any other individual, police officers, I want to thank you for your service. There's tons of good ones out there. So don't get me wrong. My father-in-law is a police officer. My uncle is a police officer. He was an MP in the Army, and they're fantastic police officers, and they wear the uniform correctly, and they have the same type of views I got. So firefighters, I want to thank you for your service. All those people, even like nurses and stuff like that, man, you guys deal with a lot of pressure. So thank you all that service your country and service your community. What do you got coming up? So again, this is basically just me talking about how I got my new layout. So Monday, I'm going to try to put out a video. I'm trying to put out a video every single day. So it should be around 5 or 6 o'clock when I have the video done. And so I'm going to get to Go Lions prospect. And there's another person that left a prospect comment. I'm going to get to him. I think it was Jalen Ferguson, if I'm not spoken incorrectly. And then Tuesday, we got the live stream. Wednesday, I'll send out another video. Thursday, live stream. Friday, another video. And then on the weekend, I'll try to focus on making another cool trailer for you guys, whether it be like an Avengers type trailer or something like that. So we'll see. But that's pretty much how it's going to be. I'm going to mess up and fix this here and maybe put a cheerleader in there because that's what another suggestion was, and I agree. I think you can't have enough cheerleaders. And so that's what I got going on for the future here for this coming week. I'm going to have individuals come on my radio or come on my show here and we'll talk some football, and I'll vice versa. I'll go on other individual shows whenever they can. So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I want to say thanks for just taking the time to see my new setup. And I will definitely put a video out tomorrow, and it's going to look cool, hopefully. Hey, thank you, man. And again, that goes to the Gridiron Blitz. That goes to Derek P. Fields because he's the one that started this type of setup. So thanks, guys, for taking the time to watch my video. And I'll try to get out a prospect video for you guys tomorrow. So that said, man, everyone have a good rest of Sunday. Spend time with the family, and have a good one, folks. You wear that uniform to a standard that is so high that it's unattainable to fail. You are to the highest of standards, simply put. And if you do not live to those standards, you need to take that uniform off. And I live by that standard. And absolutely, individuals and absolutely and Thursdays, this is what you'll be seeing. I want to say thanks to Sag Nasty and my kid for helping me out and making sure that this is fit right when it comes to myself and the background and everything. I had to do a couple live tests to make sure it did right, and it goes for you. When it comes to this, the Football Alliance is doing. Yeah, man. I want to make. Tell me ideas if I should make more of those trailers. I can do that too. I can learn how to make like a cartoon. I used to make like cartoon videos, and it was freaking hilarious. So if you want me to make some of that, I'll get back into that. I love doing that. I can make like Avengers trailers with the Detroit. Delete. Not live anymore.